Today, we're doing something very exciting. We're going to Brisbane Refinishing Supplies with our mates from CJ Customs, Chris, Billy. Billy's real excited about today. Just look at him.
Really excited.
Today we're painting the VN. So let's load it up. Well, we've arrived. Short 45-minute drive later, we've arrived at Brisbane Refinish Supplies. Now these guys are the premium when it comes to buying paint and painting supplies, and they work with tradesmen and normally people that know exactly what they're doing. Today that's not the case, they're working with me.
Yeah, boy.
So here's the thing, right? We had a bit of a deal and it was meant to be like prepped and ready to go, and they were just gonna throw it in there and just spray stuff over it.
Nick, minute.
But what we've done is we've surprised and we've done none of that. But today we're gonna do the whole lot. Priming, if there's bog work, we're gonna have to sand it, clean it, tape it, everything. So no one's really rushing out to give me a hand, so I guess I'll get it off by myself. Yeah, don't worry about helping me unload it, guys. I'll get it. One thing, this is very light, this car.
Yeah,
You think jet engines are heavy, but they're not that heavy. So there's a bunch of guys in here, I really don't know. Everyone's got a job, right? And my job, when the wind blows, this door moves a bit. So I'm just gonna stand around here and just make sure if there is any wind today, that's not gonna blow the door. And say, geez, doing a good job there. Like at the end of the day, these guys are professionals. Myself, not professional. So we've got the car unloaded, we've got all the important stuff going on. Now we thought, we got some time while the professionals do their job. We're going to take a bit of a look around in the showroom and try and catch up with Robbie. I know he's here somewhere. He said level 2, so I'm assuming that's upstairs, but we'll go find him. All right. Can you see what I can see? Do you think of what I'm thinking? I don't actually work here, but Vinny does. And when he comes through the door, Vinny's full of jokes, and Vinny will help you with a lot of paint needs, whatever you need paint related. Now, I'm sorry, Vinny, I know nothing about paint, but I am wearing a suit. Is there a guy called Robbie here?
Find him in there.
In there, all right, well. Oh, Robbie. So we found Robbie. Robbie is the head, he's got an official name, but obviously he had his feet on the desk, and I don't know, he's probably doing his shoelace up, so.
Mate.
Nice to see you again.
Nice outfit.
Have a seat. So we saw these downstairs and I thought, you know what, the best way to really get a feel for them is to wear them. So I don't plan on doing anything in them. I just thought, you know.
And if you look busy, no one's going to ask what you're up to.
If you look busy, you look busy. This is a nice office. You sure this is a paint shop? There's a lot of glass. I was saying to John earlier that, you know, normally a paint shop is just tins and paint on the floor, and this place is quite the opposite.
Yeah, I guess, you know, we like to do a bit more than just paint and offer a few high level solutions.
I can see that, definitely. I think we'll grab Robbie and he can show us around. So let's go for a walk and get this suit off.
Whoops, wrong one.
It's better. So, Robbie, you gonna show us around?
So to give you a bit of a rundown, obviously paint is a big part of our business. On top of that is the detailing side of things and the likes, so the full range of 3D detailing. Aside from 3D, obviously, we are a Bosch distributor. So,
Hey, hold up.
Look, I understand you've got a love for a certain product.
Well, you know,
let me show you something.
It's hard to get the quality spread around. You know, Bunnings sort of has the has a lot of the market. Bunnings sort of has a lot of the market. Bunnings do sell Bosch.
Does this place look green?
It's not green, but you are missing a certain green tool. But however, for the space of today, I'm gonna have a look into these products and probably agree with you that they're a lot better than Roby.
Just what we work with.
If you're a tradesman, you ain't buying Roby, but if you're a tradesman, you are buying Bosch because it's some of the best tools you can buy. I'm not a tradesman.
We have seen. So outside of that, obviously, is full range of more detailing product. Aerosol cans that, by the looks of some of the work you do, mate, you're pretty handy with an aerosol can.
I don't know if you've seen me on a can, but can't get much better than that. Let me do that again, I f***ed up. Can not get much better than me on a can. If you can use a can, you can use a can.
So as BRS, we are the importer of House of Colour in Australia. We distribute across Australia to other satellite distributors. Pretty well, we can custom make a colour to suit, no matter what you want. It is pretty well achievable with HOK.
Everything you got. So I was explaining to John earlier before we found where you were hiding.
I wasn't hiding, I was sleeping. It's a big difference.
Now I come in my head and I go, right, I want red. And I come in here, for example, there's a table here, and just in front of us now, there's 4 reds. And he's about to open up more reds.
Well, the thing is, there is variance of what base layer you put down to what top layer you put down. Opportunities are endless.
Extremely confusing. If you're a bit of a simple sort of character like myself, you come in here with a plan and you leave with anxiety because the options is endless. But if you're, you're a normal car guy and you sort of like to be custom, which I do, but you have got literally the possibilities are endless at a place like this. We're gonna have some fun picking the color for this JETCAR.
Because JETCAR.
Because JETCAR. The most important thing when you're painting a car is picking a color. Now I'm here with Matt. Matt is the technical demonstrator. So what a technical demonstrator does is a very good question, and we're going to let Matt explain that to you.
So I'm here to train all of our customers on how to use the products and how to get the best out of them. Today we're going to do a sample here for your car.
Yep.
We've got this red color shape. We're going to put some glitter on this half of it, then we're going to unmask that half, clear the whole thing, and you'll be able to see the difference between one side and the other. You'll be able to choose what you like for your car.
Glitter. I don't mind me a bit of glitter. I have glitter on my face.
No.
So yeah, so that'd be cool. We can sort of get to see what we want before we paint the car. And if these guys paint the car and I say I don't like it, they're not gonna be very happy with me. So Matt's making sure that we have the right choice before we go and paint a car. And here comes Robbie. So we'll, very technical.
Apparently there's no safety gear for us. Too hard.
Alright, so this is the sort of red colour we're looking at doing, and we've got a bunch of these colours here that we can just mess around with. And
You know, we can't use these. These are for our customers, so yep, they need to stay. We'll use these.
okay, well, we can use these after lunch. We'll come back and pick a colour.
Easy.
Sure.
Cool. Now they're gone. All right, well, John, we haven't got long for these dudes to come back from lunch. So pretty much what I'm thinking is this glitter stuff, what do they call it, pearl? If we spray the clear onto the sheet and then put some glitter on it and then clear it over the top, sort of like sandwiches the colour in there, it'll pretty much work. What colour is this? I know it's silver, Starlight. Probably a bit much. You reckon that's a bit much?
I think so.
I like this gold. I think this gold might be a goer. I think that's the way you just sort of float it onto it. All right, and last up we've got Caribbean blue. Didn't work. House of Colour, Fireball. I know someone else with a nickname Fireball. His name's Andy.
I'm Batman.
Andy's not in today. Andy's got a puffy eye, he's at the hospital, and a sore back. So if you're watching this, Andy, I appreciate you.
It's guy love, that's all it is. Guy love, he's mine, I'm his.
Now I'm certain this isn't the way you apply these flakes, but because all the people that know what they're doing have left, they didn't really give me any real instructions of how to do this. So, when I make up my own rules, I do the easiest route, and that was to do it this way.
A few moments later.
This has had about half an hour to dry. I'm going to take it out in the sun. See that?
Oh my god, atrocity.
Reckon that's a winner? I have glitter on my face.
No.
I'm really liking the gold and red, but I also like the red and red. All right, well, so we probably won't destroy these because what we'll do is we'll put it back in old mate's cupboard. How would they know?
Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know.
Well, as we sort of get ourselves sorted on the first day here, the boys have done a fantastic job in sanding most of this car, but we're not going to paint today. So today's all about sanding, prepping, taping up, and getting ready for tomorrow for a big day of spraying our colour, primer, colour, in that order. As you can see, we're seeing a lot of different colours and shapes. It's sort of not an easy car to paint in a short amount of time because it's got a lot of waves. Hey, Billy.
Yeah.
So if you're a painter, this is probably a terrible example to do, but the guys here have got really good products. The boys from CJ Customs, they know my level of care when it comes to paint jobs. So they like to bang it out. Everything's started was nice and sanded. As I said, we're just going to throw some tape on it and get it ready for tomorrow morning to have a nice, quick spray job. Welcome to day 2 at Brisbane Refinishing Supplies. Now the guys are getting at a point where we're starting to put primer and mixing up colours for the whole JETCAR. So it's very exciting. We haven't got any safety gear on and we're inside a booth. It's starting to feel a little bit dizzy. So we're going to get out of here before we get high, but we're here, it's happening, and you're going to see today some colour go on the car. What we're going to do now is we're going to tape the whole car up. We need to stop dicking around. Well, mostly just me. These guys don't dick around, but I do. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll some music and we're going to tape this car up as quickly as we can. So we're at the point now where we're going to put the paint on. Everything's masked up. Billy's over there in the corner trying to hide. It's all happening. But so we got the bars in, we got the grills and the inserts and everything's ready to go. And the guys, because we have a really massive time restraint, we're going to prime it wet on wet and then go straight into the colour. And what's the colour, you ask? We're just going to have to watch on. So unfortunately they didn't have a big enough suit, and this is small and it only comes up to about here. Imagine like a massive camel. So this is what we're going to work with. We have got gloves and a mask. I'm going to try and get some good shots of Chris painting. And hopefully everything looks good and there's no runs. But with Chris doing, there's probably going to be no runs. If I was painting, there would be plenty of runs. Sorry mate, can you wait till we're finished the... So apparently this is a painting computer, but it's a little bit boring watching paint dry, so thought I'd play myself some solitaire. This is a new game, this one, it's called Pyramid, and I don't really understand the rules, so I was just trying to scratch up on the... before Matt wanted the computer back for mixing stuff. Let's pour it in the bucket, Matt. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Spray it on. Roll the montage.
Double XL up in the pen, you can't shake that. All the way gassed up, full tank, man, moving too quick. Keep the cameras in the playback. Dang, so tell me how you feel with it. You put a lid on it, I ain't got no chill with it. This right here your problem, you go after